Hi, today we're going to discuss how to prioritize bug fixes in your dev queue. This is a more complicated subject than some people might realize because it's really hard to prioritize. Some teams might feel like, well, if there's a bug, we have to fix it right away. We don't want to have any bugs. Something's broken, we have to fix it. And that's a very good attitude. On the flip side, you might have a team that is also right. Why would we spend time on bugs when we could create a new feature? Let's manufacture more features. Let's bring more value to our customers. Now, both are right, but how do we actually do this? How do we decide what bugs and when should we fix? We call this scope and impact. Right? So for every bug that comes, we say, what's the impact? What's the scope? Impact means what difference will this make to people? What impact does it have on their lives? So if a payment method isn't working, for example, PayPal stopped working on your website, the impact is that customers cannot check out with PayPal. If the font changed on your title, the impact is people see a different font. So that's the impact. What change will it make for your people? The scope is how many people, how often. It's the amount. If before that we're talking about quality, here we're talking about amount. So if the PayPal button again isn't working, depending on how many PayPal users you have, that's the scope. If rarely your customers check out with PayPal, then the scope's quite small. If many of your customers, say 50% of your customers are checking out with PayPal, then that's a very large scope. If PayPal is your only payment option, then that's a detrimental, critical scope. So you always ask impact, what changes it have, and how many people does it affect? If you're not sure, you can ask me in the comments, scope and impact about a certain bug, and try to answer. One thing after you decide to scope and impact is make sure to sprinkle your bug fixes throughout the dev team. You don't have a developer that's always fixing bugs or a developer that's never fixing bugs. We try to balance it out. So let's say every 2 tickets, then a bug. Every regular 2 tickets, then a bug. Depending on how many bugs you have, you'll sprinkle them out. And this will also help you prioritize because you're going to know what your resources are. Thank you for listening.